Hey everyone, before we get into this video with me and Ocean Kelly, I want to say thank you all so much. Those of you who have supported me with the EP Gay Bars, you can still go listen, and you can also go to my YouTube page right here, and you can watch the video for Gay Bars. We are very, very, very proud of it. It's just some remarkable artistry. So get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, Bob the Drag Queen. Before we get started, please comment below, like, subscribe to the page. It really helps the algorithm. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Algorithm. Algorithm. Last name, Grytham. Algorithm. And speaking of welcome, please welcome my drag daughter, my youngest and probably my last drag daughter, Ocean Kelly.
Hi, what about We're Here? You're gonna have more kids on We're Here on season 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, most of my We're Here kids don't do drag. I have one We're Here kid who does drag.
Okay.
Who's Aquila, and the rest of them are kind of like one-timers. You know what I mean? Yeah, little one-night babies.
Yes.
But Ocean Kelly, I'm really relying on you to stay in the game.
Oh, absolutely. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
So Ocean Kelly is a great rapper, a rap god, and we got together and made you a top 10 best verses in Drag Race Herstory. This is such great content. I'm already excited.
Oh, I'm excited too. I was gonna say, don't read us, y'all. If we leave somebody out, we went through most of them, but like I think we got the top 10 for real though.
I think so. And if your favorite didn't make the list, make your own list.
Yeah.
In fact, that's your comment below. Make your comment. Put your list below. And if you have the most liked comment, then everyone agrees with you. And if no one liked it, your comment was garbage. Your idea was garbage, honey.
Period. Coming in at number 10, we have Katya's verse from Read You Wrote You.
First of all, let me just say that Read You Wrote You is one of the most iconic like verse challenges in the history of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, I think it really started the trend. Even if you go back and watch that was the first time after a performance, I think, where I've seen Ru literally outwardly was like, wow, like, right? You know what I mean? I think it's why all the girls is rapping now and doing the songs.
I was very jealous because this was the season after my season. We did a music video on my season. We did a music video and everyone else got these. I was like, you know what? I'm jealous, but it's okay. It's okay. So what I think the best part of this verse, the reason why I said number 10 and not higher, the way it starts is great. Yekaterina Petrovna Zamolochikova, but your dad just calls me.
Like genius. It's genius.
Yeah, it's a great line. It lets her. It's got the humor in it, and up front, it lets us know who she is, her character. I'm fucking your dad. Your dad pounds me out.
I'm screaming,
which I absolutely love.
I like it too, but the thing about it is like it's also like the call and response moment when you perform that live, but your dad just calls me, audience, boom. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's really good.
Yeah, it does have a great call and response, and I also love some of the best lines in it around. I'm a scorching hot mess in a skin tight dress. That's a rash, not a herpes sore. And then this next line is genuinely one of the smartest lines in the history of the verses. Lenin in the streets, Dostoevsky in the streets, baby. Are you ready for this Cold War?
What is Dostoevsky?
Okay, so Lenin is a leader and Dostoevsky is a writer. So what it is Lenin in the streets meaning like she's like a boss, but Dostoevsky in the sheets meaning she's like I don't know what it means, but I know I love the way it sounds and it fits the Katya character. I just really love. I mean, I also love I'm the bright red scare with the long blonde hair. She really stayed on theme throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. It was just very her. I think that she sold it because it was just authentically Katya. And yeah, it's genius. And we get it because we feel it. Like I'm not know much about math, science, and social studies, but the Cold War is Russia. Was that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so it's like tying it all together with the character is genius.
At number 9, we have Got Mixed verse from Lucky.
This is so dope because her flow on this is absolutely insane. She said, "Wake up, girls." Hold up. I'm gonna rap it like I wrote it, okay? Wake up, girls, it's now time to listen. Hand on your hip, assume the position. Mama Ru said that we're all born naked. Got Mix said, love your body, don't fake it. Here's the tea. I put in work, baby. So fight for yourself and let all the basic haters lurk, baby. That face is stamped so right. Clown pay and waist so tight. Boys, girls, and in between. It's time to crown your queen.
Let's go.
Like, you know?
I will say this.
The only
reason she's further back on the list and not higher up is because she did do a cliche. So the cliches in a Drag Race verse are claiming you're going to get the crown, saying your name.
And they do this.
Claiming you're going to get the crown. It is particularly embarrassing when you don't end up with the crown. No shade to Mick, but got Mick. It did. But the verse is great. The flow is really good. I was actually shocked that Mick was able to like write a verse this well, and it has those ba da 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 sa da 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 da. Mick is actually like switching up the flow is kind of like a advanced move in rap.
It is very hard to do it. Something that when we was looking at a lot of times when you're writing, people kind of get lazy at the end. So if you notice, for some of the ones that might be honorable mentions or just the verses in general that the girls do, it'll start off really tight, and then at the end they start to like get lazy or drag out words, and they end it like this because they, but it's like punch it at the end, keep it going. And even though she did do the crown line, at least she kept it going into the end, like boys, girls, and in between. It's time to crown yo queen. Let's go. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just that stamp at the end of the verse, which is what I really like.
I also love that little call to action at the end. Let's go. Like it makes you get excited. And also, no shade to her sisters, but she did not have a lot of competition on this verse. On this song, she did not have a lot of competition.
Hold up, because Rose did eat with that one line though. What did she say?
Hey, we're gonna get to the honorable mentions soon.
We'll get to that. At number 8, we have Widow Von Du with her verse from "I'm That Bitch."
Okay, this was a really great. This is a really great verse. And this is an example of sometimes how the performance can sell the entire thing, because there are some good lyrics in here, but this I'm gonna call it now. This is the best performance of a verse ever on Drag Race. The jump, the leaping into the splits with the first line being weighing in at 290. What? Serving Aphrodite. Like, I was like, this is honestly just I something about throwing in like weighing in at 290, serving Aphrodite, Casey Emote is where you can find me. Like, it is just so great. And when she did that back bend onto the hand.
Yeah. If you notice, the judges the entire time was like, every pan after everything she did and said, the judge was like, like the whole time, like, it was so fucking cool. And even Nicki Minaj pointed out when she said, what was, and I'm still serving looks while I'm eating these. No. It was, what did Nicki say? Oh, they rub together like they harmonize when she was talking about her thighs. Yeah. They rub together like they harmonize, like genius.
And I'm still serving looks while I'm eating these fries. It was a great verse. What made this so good is the way that she does body positivity without being cheesy about it. She's not like, love your body, love who you are a superstar. Love yourself and you'll go far, and you can open a jar. Like, it was still fierce the way she said it.
I'm screaming, they try to come for me because I'm fat, but my life is okay. And that's that. Like, it wasn't, like, she's just like, no, bitch, I'm 290. What's good? Like, I love that.
That was what am I do? That was and just honestly, truly the best performance. She better fucking work. At number 7, we have Trinity K. Bonet's verse from Show Up Queen.
This is so dope because this bitch is like telling her journey. Like, the way that she is just like talking about it's immediately, let me introduce myself. I'm TKB. I'm a bad mama jamma from the South. Started from the bottom, now I'm in the lead. If you blink, I might end up with the crown. We have to really do a toll of how many verses have the word crown in it versus the ones that don't.
All of them.
Yeah, probably almost every single one. But overcome depression. I'm living in my truth. If it can happen for me, it can happen for you. Like it's
That's
great.
a great line. That's a great line. Sometimes hearing a colloquialism that you're used to hearing put into a song, or an idiom that you're used to hearing but having put in a song, it can really be like, oh my God, I know this right. It's kind of like hearing Tupac say, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Tupac did not invent trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But when you hear it, you're like, oh my God, I used to hear that. I say that. That's something that I say in my life too. So when you hear it in a song, you're like, oh, this is really great. And I also love how she came in with I'm a bad man, jammer from the South. And watching everyone in the back simultaneously do the hand move.
The little
from the South. It was
but
great.
then also the double entendre that really I think puts this one so high is
mistress. This is a double entendre, mistress.
See, okay, so with mistress, this is quick side note. Mistress, if like I think like I don't know, like miss and stress. If you separate those two words and make up something with mistress, I don't know. To me, that would be more of a like blatant double entendre. I don't know. But
the thing is, a word having two meanings is not a double entendre. That's a homophone. If a word has two meanings, it's a homophone. It's not a double entendre. When you make a joke or a pun and the pun has two meanings, then it is a double entendre. Like read this double entendre here.
Yeah. If what is it? I'm a lead, I'm a fight.
Positivity is fierce.
I'm a lead, I'm a fight. I'm a speak up for what's right. Positivity is fierce when you know your status, right? Positivity is fierce. She's making sure that she's highlighting the fact that if you are HIV positive, it's okay. You're still dope. You're still fierce. You still got it. But also in generally, so pos as in, you know, being HIV positive, but then also positivity as in just spreading positivity. When you know your status, like that is when you know you that bitch, but then also when you know your HIV status and you know what I'm saying? Like it's genius. That is
there's a lot going on. It's very clever.
Yeah. That's the double entendre down. Oh my God.
Yeah, mistress.
I love you, mistress.
I can't stop. Also, I want to say real quick too about Show Up Queen. Show Up Queen is the best mixing of any song they've had on the show. It was like, I love that little like megaphone thing they did as they introduced each queen. It was just it sounded just great. It was very well mixed. It
was. I love how they mixed. Go ahead. I was gonna say I really love how they mixed Pandora's verse as well. I gotta be honest, I do love how they mixed her verse. Like the stutters that they added for her. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine the engineer didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like with the spaces, at least they tried to fill
silence.
It out. They call me a freak.
It'd be silence.
Yeah, it would just been like, yeah. They call me a freak, saying that you're meek. I'm sorry. I love me some Pandora. I'm sorry. They call me a freak. Yes. Remember? Oh, I'm sorry. It took me out.
Oh, here we go.
At number 6, we have Sasha Velour's verse from Category Is.
Okay, you mentioned this. I saw this on your one of your little What? That is so
good.
On
the Twitter, what you have posted about very that.
Country folks love to make it low.
I say that about everything. I be feeling so bad.
On your Twitter page, you talked about the verses, and Sasha Velour really did her own thing. She did her own thing, and she's the first person I know to mention a crown without referencing to winning the crown. No one's done that yet. So her verse was, bright-eyed and bushy-browed, be the strange you wish to see in the world. Sasha Velour relies on brains. Beauty be damned, let monsters reign. If you want to join the revolution, innovate. That's my solution. Wear a crown, fuck with gender. Bend the rules, don't surrender. A thinking queen speaks to the heart. She's stranger than fiction, better than art. I'm more true than real. I'm a magical bitch, darling. That's how I feel. Ah! The scream is like a very important part of the whole verse. The reason why this is so great, she talks because she wears a crown. She's like, crown yourself. No other girl in the history of Drag Race has been like, bitch, crown yourself. Don't worry about whether you get a crown from somewhere. Wear your own crown. She's also the only person I know who has fuck, like an explicit, vulgar language, which is very, very sickening. And I also, something about the line, I'm more true than real. It's just a beauty be damned, let monsters reign. It's very subversive to what a lot of other verses are like. I'm fierce, I'm stunning, I'm sickening, and I'm hot. I'm giving girls all this shit. I'm all the things you're not. And it's like, that is, she's coming from a very different perspective, which is why I think this verse is so fully unique.
The only thing, so here's why I almost was like, maybe. Because the flow was so consistent the whole time, but when it got to I'm more true than real, I'm a magical bitch, darling, that's how I feel. In normal cases, I would have been like, ooh, I wanted you to like punch it at the end and keep it going. But not only is it her, it's super theater and the words are smart. So it makes sense to me. Like, you know what I mean? My rap brain wants her to like keep doing cadence. But for it to be Sasha Velour, she made it her own. And I thought that was smart, creative. And then she still ended it with a stamp with that scream, like you said. So she really ate it.
Yeah, it was great. She better work. At number 5, we have Vanessa Vanjie Mateo's verse from Queens Everywhere.
This is arguably my favorite verse that I've ever heard on Drag Race because I just love to say it. And they was giving her flack about the performance. I know she maybe not have sold it necessarily, but these words are sickening. She said, Miss Vanjie, bitch, drop it down low to the flow and spit. Fish Latina, really nice to meet you because I saved the room to give it the chance to see you. I whip my hair side to side, category closed. Bitch, I'm flied, slipped and slide, thigh highs, ga. Bye-bye. Like, she literally said, wah, ga. I was like, yes. But what really sold it was at the end when she said, bitch. When she said, Miss Van. She randomly just said, yeah, when you go back and watch when she randomly goes, Miss Van, bitch. Just randomly. I was like, yes. So I think she just ate this up.
No, the ga. Yeah, this was a very good verse. Fish Latina, really nice to meet you because I saved the room. They give her tens to see you. They give me tens. That is honestly, this is a great line. And also like it's very her. It's also very her. This is a very Vanjie verse. So I'm not gonna say none of these bars are particularly like great or brilliant or clever, but I think her delivery, the cadence, the way they're all laid out is great.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. At number 4, we have Bimini Bon Boolash's verse from Bing Bang Bong.
These are just bars. No, these are just bars. Release the beast, Bimini. Get a pillow for this girl because they sleep on me. Gender bender, system offender. I like it rough, but my lentils tender. Which calls back to her walking to the door and going, I'm vegan. Which is a great interest line, by the way. Don't be scared to embrace the femme, whether you're he, she, or them. Limp wrist, hair flick, creme de la creme. Love yourself. Say that again. There was some great, I like it rough, but my lentils tender. She honestly ate on this one.
Everything about this verse is so her, and honestly, even just hearing it, I'm just like, ooh, I kind of want to bump her up. But like, because I'm such like a metaphor hoe, I just love how smart this is. But it's just so her. When she said whether you're he, she, or them, what are her pronouns? Do you know her?
I think she does she, they. I think Bimini does a she, they. She in drag, or I know that they use they, them.
So to be non-binary, I just think it's really cool to say, don't be scared to embrace the femme, whether you're he, she, or them. That is super her. Gender bender, cis, system, double entendre, system, and system offender. So good. I like it. Every line is Bimini down. Like it's just her. And this might be also in my personal like just favorite verses off that alone.
Yeah, she ate on that. See, we're getting into the top ones, y'all. We're getting into the top. It's getting real. At number 3, we have Trixie Mattel's verse from Kitty Girl. Kitty Girl is a great. I just love the way the beat starts with the click and in the that little is so exciting. Also, I don't know if you know this. There's a what do you call it? Cursed version where all the girls are performing out of drag. Someone released a rehearsal tape of all the girls doing Kitty Girl out of drag. That shit is so funny. I don't know. Watching drag queen do drag out of drag is hilarious. It's just hilarious. Trixie said, "Step into the plate, I'm Trixie Mattel. Got my name in the game, better learn it well, because I'm the MVP heading up to bat, and I go to third base, but I never tell that. I got bleach in the blonde like Pamela, and I'm stepping into the box like Shangela. I got long, thick legs, a tarantula, and if you call me Kitty Girl, I can handle you." Okay, this is... First of all, she used the metaphor. Step into the... She has a whole baseball scheme going on here. This baseball scheme is great. Trixie's doing...
For 4 lines.
Trixie's doing schemes, y'all. I don't know if you know, a scheme is when you basically have a theme and you do it for a couple of lines in a row. Step into the plate, I'm Trixie Mattel. Got my name in the game. Better learn it well, because I'm the MVP heading up to bat, and I go to third base, but I would never tell that. Yo... Trixie wrote this is a bar. I know it's not like, we ain't talking like, it's not like Nikki and everyone, but as for a drag race, bitch, this is a bar. And then she does.
She's a songwriter.
And then she switches up then she fully switches up the flow. I got bleach in the blonde like Pamela, and I'm stepping at the box like That's a double entendre. Mistress. Because
she's gonna knock on your front door. But Mistress is about to whoop.
Because she steps out of the box. Like, I'm doing stuff that's different for me, but also Shangela came out of the box. Stepping into the box like Shangela. I got long, thick legs. And this is also that call and response. Trixie could go to a club and go, I got that bleach in the blonde like, and I'm stepping at the box like, I got long, thick legs.
I got long, thick hairs.
You know, and the audience would be so excited to yell out, Pamela, Shangela, Tarantula. Like, it would be so invigorating. This was a great verse. Trixie wrote these motherfucking lyrics. This makeup wearing bitch wrote those lyrics, honey.
As the Black Pamela, her saying, I got bleach in the blonde like Pamela, like, really sent me. I'm like, Trixie is a songwriter, and it shows in this verse. I got bleach in the blonde like Pamela, and I'm stepping out the... Like, it's just... Oh my God, it's so good. And the way that she does, I got long, thick legs, it's a tarantula. To me, that gets very Nicki. The way that she, like, emotes that. Is emote, like, a regular word, or is that just Fortnite?
No, it's a regular word, yeah. It's a regular word.
Oh, okay. The way that she's like, I got long, thick... Like, it's just so... It's really fucking dope. It's very Kendrick, very Nicki, very... You know, those rappers who like to animate a lot.
Yeah.
And I love that.
She did that. Congrats, Trixie. Shout out, because that was honestly fucking great.
At number 2, we have Shea Coulee's verse from Category Is. First off, before I even read it, the reason why I love this verse so much is this is probably the best clarity for the fastest lyrics of any Drag Race like verse ever. The speed in which she does it halfway through the verse is so genius, but she goes, Slay Coulee, look at the edges I snatched today. I see you watching how I sashay. Them other girls best to get out my way, cause I want it, I get it. I come up in here and did it. And girl, I'm ready to show them how all these bitches, I own them. Got that, like, you know what I'm saying? She said, cause I wanted to get it, I come in and hit it. Like, you, like, that's like Busta Rhymes.
Oh, it's great. And then on the word switch, she switched up the flow. I got that supermodel switch. Miss Coulee, she a real bad bitch. I don't know if that was intentional, but she switched up the flow on the word switch, which is also very impressive. Got that supermodel switch. Miss Coulee, she a real bad bitch.
Yep. And then what I also love is when she did that, so she said, ooh, let me rock this mic. Leave him in the dust like Tina did Ike. A traditional rap thing to do. There for so many years in rap culture, it was so easy to like punch down on Tina Turner, and just make like these metaphors about like beating up the, you know, with the whole Ike and Tina situation. Yeah. So I thought it was really cool how she flipped it and said, leave him in the dust like Tina did Ike. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I'm leaving you, girl.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out of here. That was a really, to me, that I just thought that was like very empowering and dope.
I agree. Then she had a Drag Race reference. I'm sickening. No, and I'm real fierce too. Chicago in the house, girl. What you gonna do? But just shut it down. Then she did the cliche. Come on, Mama Ru, bring the queen her crown. Again, if you ask for a crown but you don't get it, it just doesn't age well. You know what I mean?
To come to her defense, though, not only at least she did get one, but I think she was one of the first girls. That was like the second one. So at that point, it wasn't too many girls referencing the crown. But in hindsight, It kind of does. So maybe that could be part of the reason why we put her so, like, close to the top. She helped set the trend of bring me the crown. Like,
yeah, of asking for the crown. You know what I mean?
It clearly worked.
Now let's do some honorable mentions. Now these are just lines that we thought were really, really great. Or just verses that, like, maybe they couldn't make the whole thing, but something about it. Bibi Zahara Benet in Drag Up Your Life. Rakakati ta ta. Yeah, I'm pussy, bitch. Ooh la 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 la, c'est bon. C'est bon. Like, it's so, c'est bon. C'est bon. Like, it was, she had everyone yelling out Rakakati ta ta. Bitch, my Wi-Fi code in the house, not the code, but the Wi-Fi network in my house is Rakakati ta ta.
Are you serious? I love that. I love it.
But yeah, so just shout out to Bibi Zahara Benet for that iconic moment in Drag Race history.
So our next honorable mention goes to Detox and Read You Wrote You, where she says, D to the E to the T to the O to the hold it X. Everybody screamed. Every time, if you go watch a lot of Detox performances post Drag Race, literally like right after just like performing that song throughout, that is that call and response moment with the crowd. You are excited to hear the whole song Read You Wrote You because everybody did well. Almost. No, but I love you, Roxy, but we know. But now it's ironically iconic. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
But no, that D to the T,
which is when it's ironic, ironically, it's like iconically, ironically.
It's iconically, ironically. Yeah, ironically, iconically. But she said D to the E to the T. Like, it's just so cool to have that call and response moment. It's her name. It's simple, but it's very effective. So that has to be an honorable mention line. It's just so good.
It is hard to write. It is hard to know what's going to make everyone want to scream a thing. And I think Detox might be actually the most like shoutable thing in all the verses. It's kind of like when Cardi B goes, broke boys don't deserve no pussy, and everyone yells, I know that's right.
I know that.
It's just, it's exciting for the club to yell, I know that's right. And she did a great job there. So I agree, girl. Our next honorable mention goes to Aquaria in American. Okay, I just love when she sings most of it, but then at one point she switches it up to a flow and she goes, playing at the party, and I know that I am carrying, and I may be an aquarium, but I am American. I love how she flowed into the chorus, which is something other girls have done too. Shea Coulee did it, but I love how she went straight from this like playing at the party, and I know that I am carrying, I may be an aquarium, but
yeah,
that was just very great.
That was some real rap shit. That was some real rap. Like I just love that so much. Our next honorable mention is Miss Cracker in Clap Back, where she says, jokes, where are the jokes? Your girls, let me read it. She goes, jokes. She goes, where are the jokes? The joke is that you come for my girls when you broke. I'm sorry, that is so smart. And obviously it's in reference to another Drag Race verse. So it's just like, that's that real rap shit where you just keep it going in the music and just carry it. And I thought that was just so brilliant. Yeah. And even the way she said it, the joke is, where's the jokes? The joke is, let me tell you, you're coming from my girls when you're broke. Like, I love that. You're the joke. Yeah, the joke is you.
Our last honorable mention goes to Rosé from Lucky. And when she goes, she goes, every single thing about the bitch is right. Magnify the resume, the font is tight. That's basically her saying, like, I've done so much that I have to pack it all in small font because the resume is I can't fit it all on one page. Every single thing about that bitch is right. Magnify the resume, the font is tight. That is a very great little line.
And it was so fast. She competes with Shea Coulee with the fastest, like, cadence on Drag Race. Every single thing about the bitch is right. Magnify, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like that one as well. It's very quick.
Can I do it in time? Let me see if I can do it in time. Every single thing about the bitch is right. Magnify the resume, the font. Every single thing about the bitch is right. Magnify the resume, the font is tight.
Yeah, I got it. Period. And you actually did a little bit faster than her, honestly. You better, bitch, eat.
Every single thing about the bitch is rapping. If the resume the font is Todd.
Yes.
Hey. And you know I gotta get away now. You don't want to stop every day. You don't want to do it every day. That just know that I can be a little cocky. Just know that you never fly me. Everything I gotta do.
Every time I come a nigga, I gotta set it, then I gotta blow it, then I gotta get it, and then I gotta show it, then I gotta show it. Every little thing a nigga think that he be doing because it doesn't matter. Because insanity. Not the Nicki.
The number one spot on our list goes to Alaska and Read You Wrote You. This is, I'm gonna break this whole verse down, every part of it. Hey girls, my name's Alaska. I got a tiny little question to ask ya. I love rhyming Alaska with ask ya. That is so great.
So good.
Hey girls, my name's Alaska. I got a tiny little question to ask ya. Who's that bitch that's on the top? Oh wait, that's me. Hey pork chop. Okay, let's why that's so great. She says she is at the top, meaning she's the most recent girl to win. And she's looking all the way down to the first girl to ever be eliminated. And from the top, like Yertle the Turtle, she goes, hey, pork chop. Oh, come on, guys. That is great. Oh, wait, that's me. That's me. Hey, pork chop, you born naked, the rest is drag, but your face just needs a paper bag. I kind of wish she said plastic bag.
Yeah, but it's still so brilliant though, because she's the way you're born naked, so she's like, we're all born naked and the rest is drag, but for you, cover it up, cover up the face. You can leave it.
What she's basically saying, she's like, there's no makeup, there's no cut, there's nothing you can do to fix that. You're born naked in the restaurant, yeah. But your face just needs a paper bag. Give me a challenge and I'll crush them all. Change the game like my name's RuPaul. This part here, line them up. Front to back, I'm sending bitches home like a heart attack. Mess with me and you wind up in the casket. I'm Dorothy, you're Toto. Get in the basket. She's like, bitch, you're not even my son. You're my pet. You're literally my pet.
Yeah.
I'm Dorothy, you're Toto. Get in the basket. I'll read you down beneath the ground. Could you hold my purse while I snatch the crown? The audacity to be like, I have work to do. Can you hold my things while I take this shit from you? She's like, first of all, I'm gonna read you into the earth. And then once you're stuck in the earth, hold my bag, because bitch, I got shit to do. I'll read you down beneath the ground. Could you hold my purse while I snatch the crown? Legacy, remember my name, because you're gonna see me hanging in the Hall of Fame. Oh, this and this was the first, the recurrent, because I don't think we had done a verse since season 1. With a face. So we have been waiting essentially 8 years for this challenge to come back, and Alaska was the first girl to go, because I don't know if you guys know this, they always go in alphabetical order. And Alaska, when I say she ate, Alaska fully did not leave a crumb. This is...
Well, the reason why I love it so much too is that this is a perfect example of, and just in terms of rap in general, it's not always about having metaphor and punchline back to back, even though they're dope and you can do that and it's great. But if it's not fundamentally like a great written verse, it's just not going to be good. And like, for example, Megan Thee Stallion, she's not always a metaphor girl, but the way that she structures her verses, the way that her delivery is, she sells it, the flow, the cadence. It's like, she can give you metaphors, but it's just, the verse is just beautifully written a lot of times with her. And I would say the same thing for this Alaska verse, whereas for example, Bimini was back to back with like offend a system of, yes, that is great and it's brilliant verse, but like Alaska is telling you a story from beginning to end, and it literally started that verse, in my opinion, I think kind of started the trend of like, oh, let's keep this going, let's have the girls continue to like write these songs and see what they have to offer. It's just her. This is the most her that she could have did. It's perfect. I think it's perfect.
I agree. She's fucking great. So listen, that is our top 10. Y'all, this is just it's our opinions. If you have a different opinion, please comment below. Let us know, make your list. Maybe I'll agree with you. And y'all can like and comment and please have a conversation. Please hit the notification bell, subscribe. Ocean Kelly, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me everywhere at Hey Ocean Kelly. That's all my social media platforms. It's Hey Ocean Kelly.
Krishan Kelly. Yo, what is going on? Poor Blueface. I honestly feel bad. Like somebody like he needs to be rescued.
Of her. Yeah, I am terrified of her. She look like she Yeah.
And her whole family too. They all fighting him. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but it's wild over there. It's wild.
And maybe it's because I hate to admit when I'm attracted to straight guys. I really hate to admit it. But Blueface is like, he is, if you're covered in tattoos, especially if they're not particularly great, I will be in. Like, especially if you're like, if you're like skinny and covered in tattoos, like
Wiz Khalifa.
3 people who are, oh my God, Wiz Khalifa, Machine Gun Kelly, and Blueface.
Yeah. I'm with you on that Wiz Khalifa. I don't know what it is. Remember his little gym videos he was doing? Ooh.
Oh, do I remember his?
Yeah.
I saved them just in case he was going to delete them later on. They're in the drive. They're in the Google. They're in the cloud.
Yes. Yeah, that really got me together. I need him to go back to that series. That was getting me together.
I was like, I don't know what's going on, but honestly, I am so here for it. You don't see it for Krishan?
You talking about Blueface? You mean?
I mean, I'm sorry. You
Yeah,
don't see it for Blueface? What?
Yeah, I do not.
Oh, Blueface is.
I don't know. I just don't see it for him. I don't know what it is. But Wiz Khalifa, that's a whole nother story. He could get me to start smoking weed. Wiz Khalifa can get me to start smoking weed. If he say hit the blunt, I'm saying, okay, I smoke all the time. I smoke every day.
Sober, but for you, Daddy, for you, I'm
yeah,
it's
over. Yes. Oh my God.